Afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to Suck Your Tongue Chili Reviews. I haven't sat down and done one of these. Oh, geez, got to be going on 6 weeks. I had reviewed a big black mumra and it absolutely destroyed me. And for some reason, I haven't felt much like doing reviews since. But back into it, guys. What I'm going to do myself a favour. I'm going to start today on a nice mild one, but in my opinion, this is a beautiful shaped and looking pod and is mild enough for anyone to grow and eat. Honestly, these things are very, very little heat in them. Beautiful pod. They're the Bishop's Crown. Now, look at that. They're huge. Called the Bishop's Crown because they resemble one, I'm told. But when you look at it, that thing's heavy. Like, I grew these from seeds from we made Adam Connell, and did very little through the summer season. But now that it's cooling down a bit here, it's throwing pods like these. Not all as big as this. I reckon that's got to be near 15 to 20 gram. Honestly, that I can feel the weight in that. It's like holding a golf ball. But anyway, a bit of info. They're the Bishop's Crown, also called the Christmas Bell and the Joker's Hat. They're a Bacatum, between 5,000 to 30,000 Scoville heat units. So, yeah, basically a mild. Described as being sweet, crisp, and fruity. And I'm told that the centre is quite hot, but the actual wings are very mild. So I might even try like 2 different pieces just to see the difference. Prolific plant. I reckon, being the weight these are, I could pull close to 3-4 kilo off this in the next few weeks. And they are said to be the larger ones, about 20 to 25 grams per pod. And I reckon these being in the heat they are, would be great for salsas or salads. But they'd also make an absolutely great powder because they are mild and quite sweet. So I'm going to cut him open, have a look. I'm not going to try to eat all of that. That'd be like eating an apple. Very seedy around the pit and the centre. You can hear the seeds dropping out of that. Quite a shiny, very thick walled pod. Like these edges are quite thick compared to some pods. Smells negotiable. They don't have a lot of smell, and if anything, what I was getting was a capsicum type smell. I'll just remove a bit of that seed, guys, but I want to keep a bit of that pith there to see what the heat difference is like. So I'm going to go about a quarter of that because that'll give me an indication. So this is just the bottom, the wings. As I said, in what I read, these are not supposed to be as hot as the centre. So I'll eat this first and then the other part. Oh, that's beautiful. I must say, I'm getting no heat from that whatsoever. So it'd be interesting to see if this upper part of the bell is hotter. I'll give this a go now. slightly raised heat level. We're talking very little. The flavour is, like they said, it is so sweet. It is one of the nicest eating chilies I've ever had. And being that heat level, anyone could eat that. That honestly, that's a chili that anyone would enjoy growing and eating, because I'm really not getting a lot of heat whatsoever. But I can just feel that little tiny, tiny sting across the tip of my tongue. Hardly registering. But anyway, guys, that's a beautiful pepper. That is an absolutely beautiful eating pepper. That my partner Nikki's not a chili eater, but I'm sure she'd even go that, because honestly, it's a heat level anyone could tolerate. You don't have to be a chili eater to eat that. But anyway, Bishop's Crown. Thanks, guys, for watching. I've got some pods, and I had a great day up at the Central Coast Chili Festival today. Nick and I went up, met some great people. Nice to meet you at last, Maddie. But the quality of product and the amount of people up there today was really pleasing to see. The place was crowded. Yeah, great day. But anyone, look, guys, take care. I'll be back. I might even do another one this evening. I'll talk to you all soon. Bye.